Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, finally, Memorial Day weekend. It's about 9:45. This is not an update video, like all the other ones have been. Instead, I wanted to share my cancer journey with you guys, because I think that it would help understand my other videos better. And not a lot of people know my whole story. Even some friends of mine don't know my whole story. So I just thought I would share. And it might help someone. It'll help you understand my videos, how I got where I am. Just thought I'd share. So I'm gonna be reading off of my laptop here, because there's a lot of details that happened in the past 2 years, and I didn't want to miss anything. So here goes. 2021, I noticed trouble eating. It increased and increased until I could not keep food down anymore. I would get very painful hiccups, severe pain in my chest, and most times I would vomit. I didn't think anything was seriously wrong, so I wasn't pushing for an answer. Because I was overweight then, I even joked about it, and I hate to say this, but I joked about it, that I would go see the doctor after I lose 20 more pounds. It's horrible. It wasn't until I went 3 days without eating, or without being able to keep food down, that I was forced by a friend to go to the ER. We spent 12 hours there, got a CT scan, and left with a diagnosis of apparent right subclavian artery, which means that an artery, instead of going down my arm, was wrapped around my esophagus. And that is a birth defect. That is something I was born with, and for whatever reason, it's just now being detected. Well, back then. Anyway, so I was discharged with a referral to see the cardiothoracic surgeon. I went to the surgeon I got an appointment with the surgeon. He wanted to also do a swallow study, so we scheduled for the swallow study and the appointment with the surgeon back to back on the same day. So I went to get my swallow study, did it, went and saw him. We reviewed my CT scan from the hospital. We reviewed my swallow study. He determined that my artery was not the cause of my trouble eating, but instead something at the bottom of my esophagus that showed in the swallow study that was stopping food and liquid from easily flowing into my stomach. So it would stop at the bottom of my esophagus because of whatever was there. Ended up being tumors. And that is what would cause it to come back up. So because of that, he ordered an endoscope with biopsies. I got the endoscopy done, and within a few days, the doctor called to tell me that the mass at the bottom of actually there were 2 masses at the bottom of my esophagus. They both tested positive for adenocarcinoma, and I was stage 3 already at this point. And by the way, there's no cancer in my family except for one, and it is nothing like this. Anyway, sorry. Plan of action: chemo combined with radiation, and then an esophagectomy to remove any remaining cancer that could be found. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to do part 2. Thanks, guys.